Hi guys, I am back and today I am actually going to be doing a multi-look review with these little Ulta quads that I got as a free gift with purchase when my mom and I went shopping, and I was curious about the formula because A, they were free. That has me skeptical. And B, I know that the Sephora collection has some like kind of winning products, and I was like, what about the Ulta collection? I've heard some good things about their lip products, but I've honestly never heard anything that wasn't sponsored about their eyeshadows. I've seen some like sponsored reviews of their like themed collections, like the Gilmore Girls collection, and I think they had like a Frozen collection. So I was curious. I have these two quads. They don't have like a shade name on them anywhere that I can find, but it's this like brown and green quad, and then this like pink and brown quad. So I was curious to dig into them. I'm not really sure what look I'm going to do today. I have my base already all done with a little bit of blush, and so I figured we could just dive in. I would do a look today. I would do a couple more looks over the next week or two and come back with my final thoughts in like a week or two. So that is what is on the agenda today. Make sure to let me know down below if there are any other eyeshadow formulas that you are curious about. And other than that, I hope you enjoy today's video. There's no like light transition shade. My eyes have concealer and then pressed powder on them. I am gonna go in really quickly with this light cream shade all over the lid and in the crease just to make sure that there's no wet spots still. And I'm not sure what I want to go in with first. I'm thinking maybe today I might maybe try this like brown and goldy shimmer maybe. I'm not sure. I know St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so I'll probably dip into these greens when I do something for St. Patrick's Day. So maybe I should go in with this palette. I have a final presentation in class today. I think I'm just gonna go in with these two shades up here. See how it turns out. I'm kind of loading up my brush and then tapping off the excess. And then let's see what this does. Okay, so it is kind of a dark shade for what I would usually go in with first. It's seeming to stick where I kind of first tapped my brush, and it's blending out okay. Let's see. I wish it wasn't going out so far, but that's more of my fault with placement than the shadow's fault. I also would like to throw in the caveat, I am dealing with a little bit of like contact dermatitis, eczema, dry skin. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's really severe dry skin that's like right here, and then right here in my crease. So I'm going to be mostly focusing on this eye in my review just because the dry skin is less condensed in my actual crease where I'm blending things out. I am going to take the excess off of my brush with a little makeup eraser, and I'm going to go back in with that cream shade and see how it works to kind of soften this outer corner. Oh, that worked quite nicely. Gave it kind of a gray cast, but whatever. Okay, I'm going to take that same shade on my lower lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of this kind of on my outer third of my lid with just my fingertip. I'm gonna come back when I have mascara and eyeliner and the rest of my face all done, because I think this is all I want to do for eyeshadow. So here is the finished look. I'm happy with it. I think that like the shadows performed fine. I'm curious to see how the greens perform, because frankly, like, just kind of a basic shimmer and a basic brown matte. I am going to really quickly insert swatches of what each shade looks like, and I will be back with another look and some more thoughts on these two palettes. I'm back. I've played with this one a little bit more, so I'm gonna play with this one today. I think I'm just gonna do maybe this in the crease and then this on the lid, or maybe this on the lid, but I just wanted to show you what it's like to use this little palette. I'm starting with that brown in the crease. I'm gonna, I don't know, I have like kind of a peachy cheek on, so I'm thinking I might actually yeah, try and be like peachy and light and airy. And then I'm just gonna take this shade on my finger. Okay, that's kind of a light shimmer. Do I have a packer brush? I'm actually gonna try this brush with this shade. Okay, I'm just gonna take this shade and pat it on the outer corner and rub it into the lower lash line. So that was super quick, but like it's not exactly like the most wowing eyeshadow look ever. So I'll be right back with mascara to show you how it looks. So here's what the finished look looks like. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's pretty, but I don't think like it's special. That's kind of where I'm at with these shadows. Like, they're fine, they're meh. So I'm gonna come back with 1 or 2 more looks most likely. I do have to get this video wrapped up soon, but I'm hoping to have a couple more looks to show you by the end of all of this, so keep on watching. Okay, so I wanted to really quickly come on, ignore my janky hair, and show you the look that I did for St. Patrick's Day with the greens in these palettes. So I started off by taking a matte cream shade all over the lid and up into my crease, because there's not one of those in these palettes, I believe. I totally lied. There's this one in this palette, and I just like set my concealer on my lid with it, and then I did like a wing. So I took just like 1 dab of this brown up in the crease, and then I just kind of started smudging this dark green on my upper and lower lash lines. I'm not gonna lie, I was headed to the bar, so I was kind of messy with this, because I was like, no one's gonna be that up close and personal to my eyeliner, so it doesn't really matter. That's not bad. And then I took a clean smudgy brush and I just like really smudged out the edges. And then I went in on the inner corner with this bright green shade. And then I'm pretty sure I tapped some on the high points of my face. Even though I'm not really a colorful highlighter person, I just thought it was fun. So I'm going to put on mascara and show you what it ended up looking like. So this is what it looked like with a little bit of brown tight lining and mascara. As usual with every wing, I like it more with mascara on. But yeah, I thought this was a fun way to include a little bit of green in my outfit, aside from my green top. And I think that these shadows are probably like, I know that they're the only greens in my collection, so I thought that it was fun to play with them a little bit since I don't really have anything else. And yeah, that's how I used these to get look number 3. Okay, I am back for what I think is going to be the last time, because I'm pretty sure I've formed my thoughts about this product with these little Ulta quads. I want to see if I can do a quick and easy smoky like situation with this bronzy shade. I am going to first take just that cream shade all over the lid and into the crease to set my concealer. And then I'm going to take a mixture of these 2 shades kind of in the crease. And then I'm just going to load this up on my finger. See what I can do with it. I'm going to try and brighten up the center with this gold shade. Okay, I will be right back with mascara. Okay, so I think I've formed my final thoughts. I am not a fan of this one at all. I don't think that taupey shade really did anything. I've really, the look that I did where I put this on the lid, I didn't really like. I don't think that this is really a winner at all. And this one I am slightly tempted to keep, only because I really like the look I did where I did that winged liner look with these 2 greens. And I don't have any other greens in my collection that I know of. I am going to really quickly, before I like decide whether or not I'm going to keep it in my own collection, I'm going to go and look through all my palettes to make sure that I don't have any other greens. But I don't think I do. And they're fine. Like, I genuinely think that this metallic green is the most pigmented shade that is included in these 2 quads. I also went and did a quick search on Ulta Beauty's website, and I can't find these. I don't know if this is something that they threw together for the like gift with purchase that they were, which would make sense because it's literally just called eyeshadow palette. There's no name, no anything, no branding. So I think that might be the case, but these were fine. I think an Ulta Beauty eyeshadow, if I had some sort of costume or holiday or reason why I needed like a really bright green or a blue or whatever, and I don't have that in my collection, I would view it kind of comparable to ColourPop in the sense that like, okay, this is affordable, it's passable quality, it's fine. I can just get this one little trio, or like those little 5-pan palettes from e.l.f. if there's like a specific color story that you need for like a specific reason. But I don't think that these are really meant to be like loved. I'm curious if these were thrown together just for that little gift with purchase, because Tati just reviewed one of their larger palettes in like an Ulta versus Sephora thing. She really liked the Ulta palette, so now I'm like, is this their normal formula? or is maybe me and her differ in our preferences with eyeshadow. I don't know. I also don't like the way that they put the shades together. I feel like these browns are just too, for me, they're just too dark to be the only matte. The shimmers just kind of like just turn into this, where it's like, it is a little shimmery, but it's not really a color. It's also not really like metallic. It's kind of just there. Like, I kind of feel like I just rubbed my finger over a bunch of different shades in an eyeshadow palette, just kind of like smudged it on my eye. And I'm like, there we go. And to be fair, I did just smudge this on my eye, but when I do that technique with like one of my cream eyeshadow sticks or with a Huda Beauty metallic or something like that, I just get a much better outcome. It looks, I'm able to build it up in certain areas and then smudge it out rather than just kind of having a wash of shimmery grayish. So this one is definitely out of here. This one I'm considering keeping for the greens. I really think that that's only the reason that I would get this. Maybe if you have a child, godchild, niece, nephew, cousin who like wants to like play with makeup. Like when I was 8, I would play with those little icing palettes that were like definitely full of talc. And they didn't blend for anything, but I thought it was super fun. So I could also see this being fun for them if, you know, I don't know if icing even still sells makeup or even really exists. So that could be another fun way to use this type of thing. But I feel like for the most people who are watching makeup YouTube, this is not what you want. So that is kind of my fully formed opinion. I did like that St. Patrick's Day look I did, and that was pretty much the only look that I've liked so far. So those are my complete thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video and listening to my thoughts on these that were like a surprise little addition to my collection. And other than that, I hope you're having an incredible, awesome day wherever you are, and that I get to see you in a future video. Thanks, guys.